There you go, guys and gals. Froggy here. That's what this hub stand case, fully loaded with all the lasers and everything else inside there, that's what it weighs. And it's got a beautiful Pelican case with good heavy-duty wheels on it. I'm going to clear out a little space underneath my cabinets here. I'm going to roll it right under there. I'm pretty sure that it's going to go right and fit right under there. Anyway, let's put this bad boy together. Safety precautions. Read them. Okay, let's start out. That's the bottom plate and the pivot plates. 8 screws, 8 bolts. So we're going to, and there is a torque spec on them. All right, so we're going to put that together. So these are your bottom mount plates. And these are your pivot plates in here. I wanted to note something besides how nice these flags look on here. This has some kind of a finish, like a satin finish. I don't know what you call a finish. I hope Colton will see this on the thread that I put together on Corvette for him, and it's also going to be on YouTube. But this has got a finish that I think, it looks to me like it's to prevent it from getting scratched or marred. I mean, you probably still could scratch it if you tried, but it has a nice finish instead of being bare aluminum. And even the bare aluminum has a pattern, a finish pattern to it. So I just like that. And these plates, not just squared off edges. Look at the bevel on the plates. Froggy likes it. So there's no particular matching up of this pivot plate goes with this corner. They all appear to be the same. And again, there's that nice beveled finish. Holy cow. And these have that satiny finish also. Okay, I'm liking it. Let's find the screws or the bolts. The hold down bolts are going to be 3/16 SAE. So unfortunately, Froggy can't use his fancy millimeter socket hex drivers, but I've got plenty of do it by hand, and also it gives me a chance to buy some more tools. Ha ha! I should have called them Allen bolts, so before somebody pops on the thread here and corrects me, instead of hex head, they are 6-sided. Hex means 6-sided, but they're Allens. Okay? These are some ball end Allens, so you can get it in the bolt faster. So you might want to get some of those. I'm going to get something that'll actually work on my impact tool, but I just don't have it right now. There is a torque specification, 60 inch-pounds. No, that's not foot-pounds, that's inch-pounds. So check that. And then once you've checked a few of them, you can set your tool up probably so you know how many clicks or what setting to go on. They have different settings. And then you could go through it all pretty fast probably. Just let me show you this little thing. The Pelican case is a multi-level case, so you can see I took the part A, which I'm going to show you. I've been marking those up, lifted that off, and you find a lot of bolts and casters below that. So everything's marked here, A, B, C, D, E, and I have just decided to write them down like that, you could do that if you want to make it easier for your mind to focus in and laser in on the different parts. I just looked up in my cabinet. This is a little CLP gun oil. I don't like to use spray oil when I'm just putting a little drop here or there, so this should work pretty good. So you just line them up like that, put a drop on each one, and you're done in seconds. So we're going to set up 2 shoulder bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4 holes down on the hub plate, top hole on this piece, and then one here to lock it on the bottom. Okay? These are the ball transfer items, and they'll be in different bags in order to distribute the load, in order to pack it all correctly instead of putting them all in one bag. So I would say you're going to have 8 per corner, unless it says 8 and 12 in parentheses, so I think that's a different weight ratings, either 8 or 12, depending on the weight rating that you bought. So you stick them up through the bottom, and then you put an acorn nut on the top. So what I'm doing here is using an impact tool, and right now I've got the camera in my hand, but imagine I'm holding on to the round piece there, not this, but this in here. Hold on to that and just gun that nut down a little bit. Okay, I don't think there's a torque spec on this, because once the weight of the car comes down on these, nothing's going anywhere. Okay, we've got those all together. There is a specification for the acorn nuts, and it is 24 inch-pounds. That's not very tight. Don't be using the torque wrench that you put your wheel lug nuts on with. You're going to have to get a smaller torque wrench for that. Okay, now we're going to work on this part here. This is stationary feet screw, and this is the stationary feet, and these are to hold the hub stand stationary. Obviously, if you need to hold it stationary at some point in your procedure. So it just screws together like that with the Allen part facing open. Okay? Okay, screw them into the hub stands on the bottom so that the ball is lower than this. And then if you wanted to make the whole thing stationary, you'd screw these out to lift the balls off of your shop floor. Okay, we are going to finish up this assembly video, and the last thing that you need to do is to put the tow bars on each one of the hub stands. So this is the tow bar spacer, G in the instruction manuals. This is the tow bar screw here, and this is the tow bar. So spacer, screw, tow bar. So you just put 2 of these in each corner, each hub stand, 2 of these, and 1 tow bar. Now the tow bars can go in 3 different positions, and I'm going to show you that now. So here you can see that I put 3 tow bars on 1 corner. Don't get confused. Only 1 tow bar goes on each corner, but these are the 3 different positions, using the outermost holes, the innermost holes, and the innermost holes. Okay? 3 different positions. Okay, so there you have all 4 corners with tow bars and the lasers, and you may or may not get all these pieces depending on what you order and what you might already have in your garage. But this is what I got, and I just wanted to show you this. This is the end of assembly then. There are a few more bits that have to be put on here, but that's going to be part of mounting the hub stands on the car and doing the actual alignment. Okay? So, give me a thumbs up or a like if this helps you out. Subscribe to my channel if you want more from Froggy. And click on the notification bell if you want to have a notification every time I put up a video. Okay? Be safe. Have fun. Froggy out. Bye.